am here to work on our vibrato exercises with you. Hopefully you have already watched the video that explains each exercise and kind of breaks them down. If you have any questions or if you need any clarity on some of those exercises, please feel free to revisit that video. If you haven't seen it already, I would recommend you go back and find that video. It's probably somewhere here on your screen, because this video will be just kind of buzzing through each exercise just to get a little bit of a vibrato workout in. I hope that you'll use this video during your daily practice routine until you feel like you kind of got the hang of it and you can do it on your own. But I'm definitely here to keep you company while you're working on it as well. So let's get started. Remember that our first few exercises do not require the bow, so we can set that aside for a couple of minutes. And the first exercise we're going to do together is the fingerboard glide. So let's begin. Remember, our hand needs to be very relaxed. We're not pushing the string down. And the most important thing and the sneakiest thing is that the thumb is traveling. If you notice, it's going from the side of my neck to underneath my fingerboard, almost to the edge. You want a really fluid motion and no tension in your hand. Reach as high as you can. Let's do a couple more. All right. Okay, great work. The next exercise is our palm taps against the side of our instrument. So remember, we're going to use this part of our palm to tap against this side of our instrument. And we'll just start out without any fingers, just tapping, keeping our hand moving as one unit. We're not bending our wrist, and we're not wiggling our fingers. When you feel ready, you can place your first finger down, and we'll put it on the edge of our instrument. Try to do the same motion. This is the hardest part for me, so don't worry if it's difficult for you too. You're not alone. When you feel ready, let's move to our second finger. If you need to slow down, that's okay. Or if you need to take your fingers away and remind yourself what this should feel like, that's okay. That's great. Let's do some third finger. Some fourth finger, our favorite. Let's take a moment to stretch a little bit. Right, relax your arm, shake it off. You're doing good work. Thank you. Okay, the next exercise is our helicopter landings. So we start with our fingerboard glide. We go big, 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 and then we start to make it smaller and smaller. And then we pinch our finger down and we try to keep that same motion that we had over here, right here. Good. Let's do a couple more. I'm picking a different string and a different finger, a different spot on my violin. If you want to go back here, remind yourself, what does this feel like? And how do I make it feel like this over here? Good. One more. Reach as high as you can, start big, and then when you're ready, zoom in. I'm going to do my third finger this time. Cool. Good job. We are ready to add our bow to the next 2 exercises. The first one is the walk up with the little mini glides or the little wiggles that we're working on. Remember that this is not going to sound pretty, but I still think it's pretty fun to play. It builds off of what we just learned and it moves us towards our goal. So in a way, I think it is really special. Okay, here we go. Starting on the D string. Ready? Go. If you'd like to try that one more time, feel free to pause the video and go over it a couple times, or you can rewind a little bit and do it with me again. But let's move on to our final exercise, which is the same structure, but we're just pinching the string down and actually testing out our new vibrato. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Like that, your vibrato exercise is complete for the day. If you'd like to go back and run through it once or twice more, that would be so amazing. Just be sure that you are practicing each of these exercises every time that you practice for a few weeks, and hopefully in a couple of weeks your vibrato will start to show up in your playing and you won't have to think about it as hard. So good luck, happy practicing, thank you for your hard work, and we'll talk soon.